Hello!
Hello, everyone!
Cross country, cross stitch, come cross stitch with us.
Well, hi, everyone. Welcome to Cross Country Cross Stitch. I'm Alex.
I'm Neil.
And we're coming at you. I'm in North Carolina.
I am in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah. And welcome to our FlossTube.
We're happy you're here.
Come cross stitch with us. We forgot to do that. Cross country cross stitch.
Come cross stitch with us. Yeah.
Woo! Perfect.
Yeah.
Jazz hands. Well, we have a lot to catch you up on. And if you've been watching our channel, you saw that we posted a little chaotic teaser sleep deprived video from StitchCon. So welcome if this is your first time seeing a regular video of us.
I was going to say I'm always chaotic. But honestly, in our FlossTubes from the last year, I was kind of docile. I'm going through a lot of sleep things where I had like a really intense sleep-wake disorder. So I was probably very mellow. But now I am caffeinated and I was going to say not sleep deprived. I am currently sleep deprived from StitchCon, but
Yeah.
much more chaotic than normal.
Yes, and we also, it's been 2 months since we filmed a FlossTube. We're hoping to get better on our consistency. So bear with us as we catch you up on lots of things. So
Yeah. Y'all, our last video, like full video, was entitled Getting Back in the Groove. And we lied. There was no groove to be had.
fell right back off.
For real this time. For real.
For real. And I guess the first thing we're going to dive into is StitchCon, because we are still riding high on how amazing it was, as always.
Yes.
So let's talk about our stitching that we did at StitchCon. You want to go first? What were you working on?
Sure. So I didn't have a ton of room to pack. So I packed like 6 things, always good intentions. But I worked on one thing and I ended up finishing it. I knew that I wanted to finish it because Chris, whose last name I don't know how to pronounce, had gifted this to me after StitchCon last year because they had finished one at StitchCon and I loved it so much. It's Michelle Bendy's 1844 Lady Man, and I will show my finished version. Da, 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 da.
It
That's
looks
not
so
how
good.
wrinkly it is. But yeah, so it's super cute. I didn't do the pattern exactly like it is called for. Like the man is supposed to have a face and I chose to do the face just blank, mostly because it was a lot of like 1/4 stitches. And if you know me, you know I don't do fractions. So that included the 1/4 stitches. So I left his face blank. The moth is just really miscounted, but it's still a moth, so that counts. I tried hard and
it looks wonderful.
it looks, we'll just from far away it looks fine. And then the dog was part of the pattern, but I changed the coloring and changed and added more color so it would look like my dog.
We're going to insert a picture here of Milo.
Yeah, little Milo. And then on this side was supposed to be, and I should have probably pulled out the actual pattern, but was supposed to be like a vine and like a house thing. But instead, since I had Milo, I decided to also put in Needle. Oh, he's so cute.
Cute, cute, cute needle.
I know. Seriously, like the cutest thing I've ever cross stitched. He's so cute. I should just get them both tattooed as cross stitch. They're just so precious. And
Yeah,
Carolyn's table helped me design needle. Which was nice. And then the year was supposed to be 1844. I don't know why that was the year, but that is the name of the pattern. But I decided to put the year that I transitioned because, that means something to me. So, yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I stitched the whole time,
yeah.
Thursday and Saturday until I finished it. There's also supposed to be more dirt, more land, and I don't think I would have finished it had I done all of it. So I said the green grass is fine.
It's
Um,
great.
yeah, it's good. So yeah, I got to ring the bell. I got to show Chris and Hannah, and I took a picture with Chris too. And so I'll insert that. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm very excited to like finish it off. I hope that I'd like to do that soon. And
Yeah. Do you have plans of how you want to finish it?
some sort of frame situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually don't have, I mean, most of the stuff I do, I gift to people.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have any cross stitch stuff hung up in my apartment.
Oh, we got to fix that.
I know. Yeah. It's silly. So yeah. So this will be my first, and which
Perfect.
is special. So
So special. So special. It really is. And it's the perfect thing to be, the perfect project for it to be your first one hung up, if that makes sense.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Love
that's
it.
mostly what I did at StitchCon. And then
Love it.
after we can go back and forth.
Yeah, we'll go back and forth. Sure. So I had the opposite problem of Neil and had a ton of room because I drove. So I just packed my entire whip bucket, which has like 20 something projects, and I stitched on 2 of them. 2. Oh, and they're the balloons. Was it this?
Was it this? I mean, everyone else saw those too, right? Like we didn't
We're not crazy.
not crazy.
The reactions are so random. Sometimes we'll be talking and a heart will pop up and we're like, what? Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. Too funny. Too funny. So one of the projects I worked on is called Blueprint of the Rainbow City, and this was my late night stitch, and it's also my travel stitch. So later in the video we'll talk about our trip to San Francisco, and I started this project in the airport, in the Charlotte airport to San Francisco, and so it only has 2 colors and it's a really easy stitch to pull out, really quick. So this is my late night project, and I've gotten pretty far since I started it in May. And like I said, Blueprint of the Rainbow City from Ink Circles, and the rainbow's starting to show up. Look how amazing the Gloriana silk is for the rainbow.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah, and I think the name of it is Aida's Rainbow or Ada's Rainbow. And then this is just a navy DMC. I can't remember the number. But it's just so fun watching the variegations happen in that. So that was my late night stitch, and it's my travel stitch. So anywhere I go this year, I'm going to work on it in other places. So that's what that is. And then the other project I worked on is the Deadly Aquarium SAL by Lola Crow. And this is a new start that I haven't shown on FlossTube because it's been 2 months since we filmed. So this counts as my start and a whip. And I've actually gotten more done since StitchCon. I've worked on it the 2 days I've been home. So now I have the eel in the treasure box done.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good, Alex.
Thank you.
Are
Thank you. Thank you.
so you're you're getting caught up. Like,
I'm getting caught up. Yeah. So right now, of course I've finished the whole frame, which is what took the longest and is why I'm not caught up to begin with. But other than there's white that goes up here. And I decided I had it stitched, but I ripped it out because now I'm using glow in the dark floss. So glow in the dark is in this white of the sea, or like the water, and then the skull in the sign, the skull down here, and then the pufferfish spikes are all glow in the dark. So I'll try and take a good glow in the dark picture and put it in here. Hopefully it shows up. I don't know. But yeah, so this is 2 of the 4 exhibits that are out right now. So this was exhibit 1 and this is exhibit 2. There's some coral and then some like spiny fish over here. So we're getting there. But it was so fun to watch this come to life over the weekend. I'll put in my before picture and after picture of like what I actually accomplished at StitchCon at the table. And then there were like 6 or 7 of us that were stitching it this weekend, and so we all took a picture together at StitchCon. So I'll put that in here too. So it was so fun. I met Samantha. She's doing a great job on hers as well. I love her fabric. So it was really fun to see everybody's fabric that they chose and like all the different phases that it's in. And I'm obsessed with this. Like literally this is pretty much all I've been stitching for like 2 months. It feels like. So it's fun.
nice.
Tis fun. Tis fun.
It looks really good.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm having a good time with it. For sure. So now back to you.
Yeah, and so once I finished my Lady Man, I started a pattern that I bought last year at Keepsakes. And I was like, I've bought so many things the last 2 years and not done anything on them. So anyways, sorry. This thing is supposed to come with a acorn like charm.
Oh, yeah.
And I've kept everything in this bag, but the acorn charm is no longer in it.
Oh,
So,
no.
which is fine. I'm sure I can find another acorn charm somewhere. But so this is the pattern, because as people know, I love squirrels.
I love it.
Yeah, it's just so cute. It's by Little Leaf Designs, Oak Leaves and Acorns. So I started it, and I haven't done very much of it, and I've had a go at this border. It was so difficult for me to do.
Well, sleep deprivation.
Yeah,
Talking.
yeah. Finally have it going.
Oh, yeah. You've made a lot of progress on that since I saw it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Monday, I didn't leave Cincinnati till Monday night, so I was able to stitch during the day and at the airport on Monday. So, and some last night. I stitched a little last night on it. So, yeah, I think for a while, and I love scrap fabrics. This wasn't scrap fabric. I believe this was Grace Notes, but and I don't remember the name of the color. It's in my box, but I love a mini. I love a small fit in this tiny hoop project.
Yep.
And it's nice because like the border does fit inside the hoop, so I won't have to
Yeah.
move my. Um,
That's so nice. That's so nice.
yeah, so I'm excited about it because and it's got acorns and it's got squirrels and it's got like it's like a little hobbit. It caught it, just it's just
Yeah. It's just perfect.
those are the vibes. So I'm very excited about it. I'm looking forward to continuing to work on it. And my favorite thing about it is that I'm going to finish the border and then I'm going to do squirrels next because they are attached to the border.
Yes. Perfect.
Very, very pumped. And those were the two things I worked on at StitchCon. That was it. Just
Yep.
only Anna and my squirrel. And you know, I'm honestly surprised I got that much done because I talked like there was no tomorrow. As you can hear in my voice is like
Still recovering.
still recovering. Yeah, it's yeah, I need to drink some tea or something because obviously I'm drinking coffee. No one's surprised because coffee is magical.
You are too funny. Yeah, I mean, StitchCon is just such an awesome place. And even if it's your first time going, you're going to find stuff to talk about with other people. Whether it be you're walking through the room and you see a really pretty project bag or whatever someone's stitching, like, you're going to talk. And it's great because everyone's on even footing with stitching. It's great.
It is great. I learned so much about sewing this weekend. So many people
Yeah.
had made their own like sewing mats and like notion things and orc catchers, and I'm just like so intimidated by making some of those things, and everyone was like so encouraging. So we'll see. I'm probably going to try to FaceTime with Colleen, who was at our table, who also sews, and see if she can just like help me get me through it.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Colleen, we can show some like fun freebie things that we got because
Yes.
Colleen was our table mate and she had a little goodie bag for us. Yes. Her orc catcher that she made for us was patriotic. And it was so cute. Got the snaps.
Oh, yours is the opposite of mine.
Oh, I didn't realize they were
How
different. Oh,
also
cute.
hers is so much. I made one too, but hers is better. I wonder if hers has interfacing because mine didn't, which is why it's a mess. But yeah, it's so cute.
So cute. I love these little orc catchers. They're so fun. And I don't sew, but they seem really fun to make. So, or easy to make and stuff. So,
Yeah.
So she gave us that. And also these fun project bag tags out of luggage tags. Like, how perfect is that? You can just loop it right on the end of a project bag. And then she also gave us cute little mini scissors and some chocolates.
Thank you, Colleen.
Thank you. And then Neil and I did a little table gift. Neil made orc catchers.
Not as good as Colleen's.
But they're still amazing.
But the
Of
fact
little of little cactus cowboy dogs. Long dogs. Hot dogs.
yeah, they're so cute.
They're precious. So that was Neil's contribution, and then I gave everybody one of these wooden coasters. It has a sticker on it still. And then we also gave everybody like a fun variegated color skein of thread. Yeah. And and our
yes, here we go. We made
good.
little
Okay.
props.
Yes. We made floss drops with business cards and fidgets.
Yes. So we had our FlossTube one, which then has us on the back, and then Alex's business card, and then my business card. Yeah, and then our little poppets.
It was so cute because there were a lot of people that didn't know what they were. And so it was really fun to kind of be like, yeah, it's just a fun thing to do with your hands and help with anxiety, or when you're ticked off that you're having to frog a section, you can just like pop it. So that was really, really cute. And then Sweet Kim at our table gave us some floss cards. I love these. They're so fun.
Yeah.
And then it was just, I'm just going to kind of show some things that we got. We got project cards, information cards. We got cute little, they're in a bag, of course. These little, like, brushes that are kind of for your eyelashes, but they help get things out of your projects, cat hair, and if you frog something, it like takes the
fuzz out.
Yeah, my brain is not working. Got a couple of those. Got lots of scissor fobs this year, which are always really fun. More floss drops. These fun 3D printed floss drops. Let's see. And then, of course, StitchCon itself, we got a fun little notebook. We got an orc catcher with Ohio on it. We got a great bag that's like heavy duty, great, huge bag. We got some fun bling rings. I don't really know the proper term, but we got lots of candy, lots of food. We got a screwdriver. I don't know if you came home with your screwdriver. So cute. Just like lots of fun floss drops. Stickers. So yeah. I mean, this whole bag I have full.
Yeah. And then at the freebie table, I got this little, little basket thing, just super cute. Yeah, I love it. I love a notion. I love a thing to put notions in. And
Yes.
I use the floss drops. Like
You do. Yeah.
from the last two Stitch Cons, I go through those for all of my projects. So I'm excited to have a new round because I was getting kind of low.
There you go. So
yeah.
thank you to everyone who passed out little things, and it was just so fun meeting everyone and passing along the stitchy kindness. It's just great.
It was super nice.
So now I have to go through everything and make sure I'm following everyone. So that's to come.
Yeah, same. Oh, and then I forgot to mention, my friend Robin gave me a little cute little like box, like magnetic box for orts, and then a little bookmark, like Stitch bookmark, and some pretty dark jewel tone variegated floss.
Ooh, yep.
So thank you, Robin. I love a bookmark. I made bookmarks. I've made several bookmarks actually.
You have. I have one.
It's true. And then also Heather, the 20-minute stitcher.
Yes. Oh yeah, mine's already in my cabinet of things.
Yeah,
because I've used it already.
This is the floss winder, right?
Yes.
I don't have one, so I'm so pumped. Thank you, Heather.
Yeah.
And Heather, I'm just so sad I didn't really get to spend time with you. Because Sunday I didn't end up sitting with you on Sunday. So let's Skype sometime.
Yes. Yeah, so we were just had so much fun. And then Smalls Exchange.
Yes, we'll show a picture of the one that I made. Here's a picture. And the sweet woman Julie received mine. And mine was flower themed and had like some gardening stuff. And it turned out that she like loves gardening. So
Perfect.
it was,
Perfect.
yeah. And then the bag I chose, I'll put a picture. The bag was gorgeous. It had like birds and acorns. It was this beautiful green bag. And then Kathleen was the name of the woman who had made it. And we had already bonded over our glasses because she had very cool, like black and red glasses. And anyways, it's this cute little bird pillow.
So cute.
It is so sweet. The bird is so beautiful. And then obviously there's acorns on it.
Yeah.
I love a tree. I love a branch. I love a bird. And then this is the back
So
fabric
pretty. So pretty.
or around it.
Yep.
I need to find a special place for it because I'm kind of afraid that my cat is going to think that it's his. I mean, how cute would Needle be though with his little head on the pillow?
It would be so cute.
It would be so cute. It's so cute though. I love it. And for those of you who don't know, I have an acorn tattoo. I've got several bird tattoos. I've got a big bird on my leg. not big bird, but
Oh my gosh. A big bird, not the
a
big bird.
a large bird on my leg.
That's
And
funny.
my cross stitch is also a bird. My cross stitch tattoo. So yeah, also some people came up to me this weekend and they were like, "You look familiar. Have we met in the last years?" And I was like, "Well, the first year I, got a tattoo, I think a lot of people heard about that, and
Yeah.
I and talked about my tattoo, and then they were like, some of them would be like, yes, okay, I remember that, and also I was presenting different. I was presenting more femme that year, and then last year, someone would be like, yes or no. And then I would be like, well, last year I was the one with the blood clot. And then it'd be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, you make a splash every year.
I know. Luckily this year, everything was fine. Nothing happened.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's good. Anyway, sorry. I got off track because of the tattoo. But anyways, yes, love my smalls. Thank you, Kathleen. It's so beautiful. Yes.
Love it. Love it, love it.
Love it.
Yes. So now we want to talk about what we got. Stitchy kindness and purchases.
Yes. Because I have minimal purchases, but so much kindness. So
and I have the opposite. Purchases. I mean, I have lots of kindness, but I have more purchases. Okay. I'll go through my purchases first. How about that?
okay.
So I actually did really good compared to the other years that we've been to StitchCon. I did not break the bank, so I'm very proud of myself for that. But I still got some things. So in the annex, I came across some of these beautiful handmade by Nana K bags. They're so cute. They have like spools and like it's two different sizes. I don't know if you can tell that by the way it's packaged, but like there's a little bag and then a bigger bag. So I got that. These will be perfect little like notion carrying things or even a project in this bigger one. And let's see what else. I also got this amazing project bag from Tiffany at Black Cat Stitchery. The Lion Tula Pink bag that I've been eyeing. Like a lot of people have made this bag and I just hadn't gotten it yet. And I saw it was still there, in the afternoon of that first day the annex was open. And I was like, I have to get it. So I got it. So really excited for that. I'll definitely be putting like a Lion King sort of thing in here because I love the Lion King. And I also got some fabric. from Atomic Ranch, who we got to meet. We got to
They
meet
were
the
so nice.
dyers. They were so nice. They were walking around, I guess, Saturday. It was so cool. They were really, really cool. So I got this piece of cobblestone, 32 Lugana. It's a very nice, like, gray. And then I got pistachio, 32 count Lugana.
Oh, God, I love it.
Which I have plans for this already. I'm going to the Queen City Stitch Retreat, and I want to start there. Autumn Lane is the designer, and they have that Autumn Town that it's like all the buildings and the really, really pretty fall trees, and then you put it on green and you don't have to stitch the grass. So that's what I'm going to put on it. And I think that's going to be a start when I'm there, because it'll be in October and all that. So already found it. Very loving it. Loving it. I'll go back to that. I forgot something that we received. So that'll be a stitch of kindness. And then we of course went to Keepsakes because we had not ever ridden the Stitchy bus. The 2 years that we'd been there before, I always have my car, so we just don't ride the Stitchy bus. But this year we did, and so I got some fun silk from the thread gatherer that I've never tried before. So I got some really nice silks. Just random. These are definitely like my color palette. Love the jewel toned like stuff. So yeah, there's all that. And then the favorite thing I got, I guess, is this ruler box. Yeah, I just love it. And I don't remember who made them, but they had them last year and they sold out like instantly. And so when I saw them this year, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have one. So this is going to be my new like tray, like stitching tray. Because I have like a pencil box that I love, but I've kind of outgrown it. So when I go to like retreats or I'm stitching at a table, it's going to hold all my things. So yeah, so I did really well considering, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so okay, stitchy kindness for you.
Yeah. Also, I think the person who made that ruler box, I think it's the husband of the woman who makes the tomatoes.
Yes, you're right. Yes.
Which were also in the annex if you weren't there. And then I mean there was a whole thing with the tomatoes and the auction, but anyway. Yes, my turn. I'll go ahead and do all mine together because I just didn't buy very much stuff. But I received so many things, which was so lovely. So I did not even go into the annex once this year. I, Alex, which Alex and I will talk about in a bit. We just got back to San Francisco. I had surgery, a month ago. I just, all of my money went towards that, and so I just didn't have any like saved money for StitchCon. And so I was like, I am going to go to Keepsakes. I'm going to get the floss I need to start my squirrel and a scrap bag. And I did. I got those two things. But then they had the squirrel pattern as a model in Keepsakes. And I let my eyes wander. And below the squirrel pattern was a similar, same theme pattern. And let me open this so there won't be a glare. But don't lose the charm. This beautiful Wisteria Cottage, also by Little Leaf Designs. It's the same, basically like the same little neighborhood with the like cobblestone brick the brick theme with the thing, so you can see how they're, you know, related.
Yeah.
And there's a cat. So I was just like, well, fuck, I have to have this. And so I did. I bought this, and I spent less than $50. I was so proud of myself. And yeah, I couldn't go into the annex. I knew I am I have no self-control, and I am horribly financially irresponsible. So I was like, I can't do it. I can't go in. And the last several years, you know, the first year was a wild. Spent so much money, and I spent a lot of money last year too. I got a lot of stuff, and I was just like, I haven't used a lot of it, so I was like, I'm not going to do it this year. I was like, I'll look at pictures from people, like if there's things that I see or like other people see, like take pictures and show me. Um, yeah. So, and then this is my scrap bag of fabric. I'll show a few pieces of that. I picked it because there was a lot of green fabrics. So there's like this beautiful, and most of it's, I think all of it is Aida actually, which I love Aida. Um,
Yeah.
but this beautiful dark green, like turquoise.
Mm-hmm.
There's a light blue,
So
and I mean, I just love I love a scrap, you
yeah.
know.
Yeah. To fit in your little hoops. It's
The
perfect.
little hoops, yeah, and then this little navy, and then yeah, and then just some neutrals, some beiges, and then this green.
Yeah.
So that was my little scrap bag. I've gotten scrap bags each year. They're my favorite. And so that is all the stuff that I bought. Um, I mean, and the floss for my squirrel, but you don't need to see that. It's just floss. That is regular DMC floss. I wanted to do NPIs because they were talking about them, and I've not done anything. I've not done anything ever but DMC. I've never used any other. Well, I've used Sulky on 2 projects actually.
And
So
you
I was
used it on one of your boxes, right? They had fun floss.
one of my
Your
box.
witches. Yeah, your witches, the Hocus Pocus box.
Oh yeah, someone had hand dyed. Yeah, variegated floss for the Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Who did that? Fangirl.
Fangirl fibers. Yeah, yeah,
Fan,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you're okay. Right. So I have done stuff with other things, but I've not done anything with like.
NPI.
Well, so yeah, I haven't done anything with MPI. I did not realize how expensive they were, so obviously I did not do that because,
Yeah.
as I mentioned, I am poor. So, anyways, yeah, and then do you want to do your received things to keep going?
Yeah. Yeah. So this is just like a continuation. Misty from Mystic Fiber Arts came around with fabric samples, and they are just gorgeous. I don't know. Some of these are Aida, some of these are even weave. I just picked for the color. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So I will definitely be checking her out when it's time to like get stuff for other projects.
She just released her first floss tube.
Do what?
She just released her first floss tube.
Oh, well, I'll have to go watch. I'll have to go watch.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just beautiful, 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 beautiful. And then Caitlin, my Caitlin, she got me this beautiful Friendship Grows pattern out of the annex. And then I got her a pattern that I got for both of us. But what does it say? Stay close to friends who feel like sunshine, because Caitlin definitely feels like sunshine. So
Yes.
we made plans we're going to start this together at some point over Zoom because she's up in Delaware. So yeah, just so wonderful. So wonderful. And then we also from Keepsakes and the team got the new Just Cross Stitch magazine. And I love this pattern. It's so pretty. So adding that to the stash, because I don't have a subscription to this anymore, but this is great. So, so yeah. My stitchy kindness.
I also got lots of kindness. Some of it has come from Alex. Alex is always kind. Alex has some freebies to give away, and luckily I got first. Sorry, the scissors just flying. I got first look, so I just got some fabric. This is like a brown gray type fabric, and then a sagey type, and then Alex brought me, because Alex is so sweet. These are buttons, but I'm gonna make them into needle minders, little trees.
Yes.
So
So
cute.
cute. So cute.
For those of you that don't know, I love trees. My last name, my chosen last name is Forest. So, love a tree. And then this, I'll probably make this into a needle minder too. A Great Smoky Mountains
Yes.
enamel pen.
If it'll focus.
It's hard because it's small, but
Yeah. It's a bear.
Great Smoky Mountains. And then this super cute cat sticker.
Yes.
Just bigger than my palm. And then I think this was from you too. This fabric as well.
It must have been in that bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, as Alex said, Misty came around, and Misty was so kind. So these were my fabrics that I pulled out from her. I love a little fabric. And then Misty and I got to talking about video editing, and I said I would love to help her, learn a software for her FlossTubes, and she gifted me. This is from her. So it's Mystic Fabrics. It's called You Can Be Anything. It's from her Pride 2022 collection. And it's 32 count Belfast linen. And it is fucking gorgeous. I
wish you could see this in person. It looks amazing on video, but oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
You got to stitch something white on that.
Yeah, it is just so, so pretty.
It's so pretty. It's
Yeah.
so pretty.
Thank you, Misty. I really enjoyed talking with her this weekend and getting to know her. And she's mostly active on Facebook, which I joined her Facebook group, which is where she posted the FlossTube video. So,
okay, cool.
So yeah, and she's been posting like new fabrics and stuff too on her Facebook, and then I had several people either find patterns this weekend from the freebie table or give me their own patterns or buy me pattern. It was just very, very sweet. I felt very loved this weekend. Dear sweet Caitlin, who Alex already mentioned, bought me this Bent Creek, the leaf flag.
It's just perfect.
And so many people, once they found out that I love squirrels, were like showing me different squirrel patterns, like on their phones, and
yep.
It was so sweet. So I'm very excited. I'll probably start this in the fall because it's very fall coated.
Yeah.
And then sweet Joan, who was our table mate last year and this year, one of our really good friends. She bought me this at Keepsakes. It's from the Blue Flower. It's called Summer Squirrel, so I'll probably start it in the spring because it's more floral and
yes. Oh my gosh, the baby with the helmet.
I know. I'm trying to. It's hard. it's kind of dark in here, so there's a close up of it on the back. There we
Oh,
go.
there you go. There you go. Oh my freaking goodness. Just so cute.
It is so cute. Yeah. So thank you so much, Joan. You were just so sweet and kind to me. I enjoy our friendship so much.
Agreed.
And
Same.
then someone at our table, Carolyn, saw this on the freebie table and picked it up for me. And it's perfect. It's called Tall Oaks, and it's from the Cricket Collection by Vicki Hastings. This is from 1992.
It's so cute.
I mean, squirrels, trees, acorns, a turtle for some reason.
Boxes.
So cute. Um, and the words it says tall oaks from little acorns or grow. Yeah, that's the way it goes, right? Around
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
super cute. And then it also comes with another little. I don't know if you can see the top, but
Oh,
it
I
says,
didn't realize that.
yeah,
Come over.
character is a victory, not a gift. And it's
Come
got like
over.
a little acorn border.
Oh, there you go. Cute.
So, one, I'm just glad Carolyn saw anything and thought of me. I thought that was very
Yeah.
kind.
Win.
Uh, and it was Carolyn's first Stitch Con, and it was so fun getting to know her at our table. And then, so this story is that sweet Nessa, um, her smalls was this really cool Sasquatch bag, and it was in my smalls exchange. And so somebody was holding it, but was like looking around the table, still like contemplating. So I went up to them and I was like, either you take this bag or I take this bag. I'll make it easy. So, anyways, they took the bag, which was great. And honestly, it couldn't have gone to a better person. They like, it was a very like mythical creature bag um, with like a mythical creature coasters that Nessa had made. It was such a cute bag, very adorably curated. It was amazing. And and the woman who got it, or the person, I don't really know. I didn't grab their name, but they were super nice. They came up and showed me later they had like a tumbler with like all of these mythical creatures and stuff on it. So like it was obviously the perfect bag for them. I was,
Yeah.
so I was like, damn it. But also it ended up with the right person. Um, so the next day, Sunday, Nessa comes up to me and said, I know how disappointed you were when you didn't get my smalls. And they gifted me the chart for the things that she made, which was so kind. So it's like got the Loch Ness monster, a unicorn, and a Sasquatch slash
Yeah.
Yeti, depending on the coloring you use. And
So cute.
it's by Darling and Whimsy Designs, the Quirky Quakers Mythical Creatures. So I just felt overwhelmingly loved this weekend. People are so nice, so nice,
Yeah.
and so yeah, I loved that, and that's all I have. But
Oh,
so
yeah. So if you are ever contemplating going to StitchCon, you need to go at least once in your life because it is an incredible experience. So thank you, keepsakes, and Barbara and Pam Steph, and just all the whole team. Joe, the bus driver, Brennan, the checkout boy, everybody. everybody. So it was just wonderful. So yeah, so that was a big trip that happened. And we also went on another big trip.
we did. So if you follow me on Instagram or even on here, we mentioned it on here too. But
Yeah, before we went.
I had top surgery this spring in May, and so I was very lucky. you know, I was doing fundraising, and several people in the cross stitching community donated to me, which I am so grateful for. And I was able to raise all the money that I needed for the travel expenses and for both Alex and I. Alex was my caretaker, so Alex had to come and take care of me.
I didn't have to. I got to.
And so that was at the end of May. And so like literally like 3 weeks before StitchCon. It was 3 weeks to
Yeah.
the day that I had surgery that I left, you know, to go to Cincinnati. And it was super fun.
It was so much fun. We'll have to drop at the end of the video. We'll drop in the little recap video that you did a couple weeks ago. So that'll be at the end. But I mean, it was such a great trip. We had an awesome time, or like a very easy travel for both of us, really. San Francisco's so cool. I've never been to the West Coast, and so it was like a whole new world for me. It just, the architecture, everything was just really cool. We got to see the redwoods. We went to the pier and saw all the sea lions that we just like fell in love with. Yeah, it was just that we had some great food. And Neil did amazing in his surgery. It was like, he didn't even really need me. I mean, he did, but he didn't. He just did so good.
Didn't lift things, so
well, that's true. But I mean, it was just such a great trip. So, I mean, I say thank you for everyone who donated as well.
For those of you that aren't familiar, so when I say top surgery, I had a bilateral mastectomy. So they removed all the breast tissue, which is part of, you know, for me, it was gender affirming care, which is huge. And honestly, like life changing. I've never felt better in my body, which is another reason why StitchCon was so, kind of like overwhelmingly intense, because it was the first time I'd been around people. I mean, and obviously Alex is like very supportive, loving, kind, but you know, it's like different being like one-on-one with someone and then being in a room 300 plus people and all of them like accepting me for me and like my new body. I also feel, you know, comfortable in, you know, my new body. So it's just the emotional part of it has been a lot more difficult to process than I would have imagined. So yeah, I don't know. So anyways, yeah, San Francisco was amazing. And I didn't take any cross stitching with me to San Francisco because I assumed recovery was going to be a lot harder. And that because I have an incision all the way across my chest, that I wouldn't be able to like, I wouldn't be comfortable cross stitching.
Right.
Well, that luckily was not the case for me. So so Alex and I, the day after surgery, the literal day after surgery, went to Michael's and got cross stitching supplies and a bunch of other stuff. And so I stitched this during my recovery. My tit stitch. I left my tits in San Francisco. Yay!
It's so great. You did such a good job.
Yeah, it's super cute. And I took it to StitchCon and put it on the brag table, and several people came up to me and, you know, really enjoyed it. Let's see here. I have the people who did it. The oh well, maybe I meant to grab the people who did it. We'll put it in the
the description
in
box.
yeah, I got the pattern off Etsy. I don't know off the top of my head who did the pattern, but they did the skyline in the San Francisco, and then I moved the San Francisco down, and just with a free alphabet, you know, added the I left my tits in. Um, so yeah, it was really fun, and I'm very, very happy that I was able to do the surgery and that Alex was able to take care of me. And Alex continued to take care of me. StitchCon. I had to wear a surgical binder, so Alex would pull my binder up for me and help pick up things because it's harder to pick up things. Anyways, I'm very grateful for Alex and her love and kindness and time and yeah.
Wow, I love you too.
And
I love you too.
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we've just had a really fun month. We've been together, pretty much a total of 2 weeks over the last month almost. And it's just been so fun. It's been so fun. So when I was in San Francisco, of course, I started the Rainbow City in the airport. I did that while I was in the hospital waiting for Neil to get finished up with surgery. And then I also worked a lot on the Deadly Aquarium SAL. So it was just a great experience. The redwoods were amazing. We saw the bridge. We saw the Pacific Ocean. I put my toes in it. It was freezing, but I touched it.
Yes, in the video at the end when Alex is walking into the ocean, that is the first time Alex is
Yep.
Touching the Pacific Ocean. So
Yep. It was really cool. It was really cool. So
yeah.
So there's only one more thing. I was just gonna give an update on my Field Guide to Dragon SAL. And so I'll show that.
Yeah.
Coming along on it pretty good. I'm behind, but it's okay because it's still great. I'm actually going to take it out of the hoop so we can see the whole thing. This little dragon's funny. It doesn't have a face. It has eyes, but not the rest of the face. Oh, it's so wrinkly.
Oh, it looks so good, though.
So, oh gosh, the wrinkles are terrible. But since we've seen it, I finished the Japanese dragon. I've started the Hydra, which is the funny one that just has the eyes. And this is a 3-headed dragon. And then I also went ahead and finished the sides. Like I came all the way down here. I just have the rest of this word. Or 2 words. Field guide. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But otherwise, I've only really been stitched on the aquarium.
Nice. Yeah, I also worked on one thing since our last video. During the eclipse, the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse,
I think it was solar. The solar eclipse.
Yes. During that, I decided to do a Twilight marathon, and I also decided to do a Twilight stitch.
Of course.
So this is what I have so far, and it's all back stitching. I forget what that's called.
Black work.
Yes, that. So I've done some trees and some mountains, and it's gonna say, "Hold on tight, spider monkey."
It's perfect.
It's so cute.
It's perfect.
Yeah, so I'm excited about working on that. I kind of only want to work on it when watching the Twilight movies.
Yeah, I mean, valid. And you can always watch the Twilight movies.
It's true. Iconic. I love the Twilight movies. So yeah, that's all I've done been working on Lady Man and working on this. So
yeah. Oh, I did a stitch for my cousin who had a baby back at the end of April. I'll put it in here. It's his name is Jack, the little baby, and so I made a Cactus Jack nursery stitch for him. So he's already got it. It's gifted. So yeah, I think that's pretty much us caught up for the last 2 months.
yeah, I'm surprised that we did it in an hour.
Yeah, I'm proud of us. We probably forgot some stuff, but we'll catch it next time.
Yeah, which will hopefully be soon. Yeah, we're gonna revamp some things. We've got some things in the works. Yeah, so we're excited.
Yeah, thanks. Reinvigorated by StitchCon, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, and we're both hoping to go to retreats this fall.
Yep. Already starting to look at next year, seeing what's gonna pan out there. So
yeah. I'm moving all my money from getting tattoos to going to stitching retreats.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Love it. Well, like you said, we'll drop in the little San Francisco recap, and we will see you guys all soon. Thanks so much for watching.
Yes, thank you. We love you.
Yes, and always please comment, follow us on Instagram. Like, we love to talk to people, so reach out.
Yes, please.
Yes. All right. Bye.
Bye. Just hands.